Hello children, I hope all are fine. In this video session, you are going to learn about a story. The name of the story is The Story of Mulan. This story is about a Chinese girl who disguises herself as a soldier and gets into the Chinese army in her father's place. Let's move on to the video session to know more about the story. Next, we are going to learn about the story of Mulan from Unit 3 Supplementary English Samachir Kalvi book of Standard 10. This is the classic story of Mulan based on the legend of Hua Mulan. A legend is a story from long ago that is believed to be true or mostly true. Let me introduce the characters of the story. Mulan, a teenage girl. Her father was an old man. The emperor and the soldiers of the army. Children, let me explain the story of Mulan now. Many years ago, China was in the middle of a great war. The emperor said that one man from each Chinese family must leave his family to join the army. Mulan, a teenage girl who lived in a faraway village of China, heard the news when she was outside washing clothes. Mulan ran into the house. Her father was sitting in a chair carving a piece of wood. Here, the meaning of carving is an act of cutting a shape or pattern into wood or stone. She asked her father whether he heard what the emperor said, and father said that he heard about it in town and he wanted to go to join the war to fight the enemy. He put down his carving, stood up and walked very slowly to his room. Mulan told her father that she had an idea. She poured her father a cup of tea and handed it to him. She asked her father to wait for a minute. Mulan went into her room. With a sword, she cut off her long black hair. She put on her father's robe. Here, the meaning of robe is a long, loose outer garment reaching the ankles. Going back to her father, Mulan said that she was his son now and she would go in his place to fight the enemy for the Chinese army. Father tried to convince her because he did not like her idea. He did not wanted the daughter to go for the war. But Mulan tried to convince her father. She said that he had trained her in Kung Fu. He had showed her how to use a sword. Mulan swung the sword back and forth with might. Might means power or strength. But father said that he had taught her Kung Fu so that she could stay safe. He never wanted her to go to war. But father did not agree to this. He wanted to convince the daughter. He also warned her that if somebody finds that she was a woman, she would die. She bid a goodbye to her father and told him to take care of himself. She also told him to convey the message to her brother. Mulan fought very bravely in the war and won many battles. And as a result, she was made the general of the entire army. Not long after that, a very bad fever swept through the army. Many soldiers were sick, and Mulan, the general of the army, became sick too. When the doctor came out of Mulan's tent, he knew the truth. He told the soldiers that Mulan was a woman. The soldiers were very angry with her because they thought that she had tricked them, and they said that punishment should be given to her, and the punishment was that she must die. But some soldiers called out in voices just as loud. They said that they had won many battles because she was a very brave general. Just then, a soldier ran up and said that a surprise attack was coming. Mulan heard this from inside her tent. She got dressed and went outside. She was not yet strong but stood tall. She told the soldiers where they must go to hide so that they could attack when the enemy came. But they must get there fast. The soldiers, even though they did not like this general who was a woman, could tell that Mulan knew what she was talking about. It worked. The battle was won. It was such a big victory that the enemy gave up at last. The war was over and China was saved. The emperor was so glad that Mulan had ended the long war, he set aside the rule about being a woman. He asked Mulan to stay with him in the palace. Mulan bowed deeply. Bowed means to bend the body forward to show respect to someone. And she told the emperor that her only wish was to return home to her family. The emperor was very happy with her and offered her some fine gifts. Mulan returned to her village with 6 fine horses and 6 fine swords. Everyone cheered that she was safe. The person who had saved China was her very own Mulan.